welcome back to the Ron Talks channel. Don't know, it's Ron. This ironically is a new series. Yeah, this is a new series. I'm gonna call this the racial series. Yeah, racial series. It deals with race. Um, from my experience, other people's experience, and just the facts and knowledge as it relates to race. Um, it not only from black people but white people as well, and just different races and ethnicities, right? This video is the first video episode in this series, and this is what I call the most non-racist white persons I've met. um, this is generally speaking as it relates to doing work and travel. This is generally speaking as it relates to um, being in Jamaica and coming across white Americans or just white people in general and the racial differences I've seen. So I'm just gonna give you the different types that I've met that are the most non-racist persons I've met. Number one, and this is not really in order, I'm just giving you the types. Number one, babies, white babies. I've worked in areas where it's mostly white Americans, especially as customers. And the babies will see me doing my work and they're just, I don't know if they're amazed by me. I don't know if it's a fact that maybe in their naive mind, because you know the younger you are as a child, the more naive you are of the real world. They kind of look at me and they're just amazed, like, wow, he's moving fast. Or I don't know if it's probably like they're just so used to in their little brains seeing the same skin color. So when they see a black person, they're like, whoa, whoa, this is different. They might not know how to say it when it comes to words, but they show it in their how they respond. Right? Sometimes they look at me and smile. You know, they watch me all the time. Sometimes their parents is trying to get their attention because their parents is trying to have fun with them. They don't care for their parents' attention. They're all eyes on me while I'm doing my work. Sometimes it's so bad where the parent doesn't acknowledge me as a person, as a black person. But because their baby or babies are so captivated by me as a black man, they want to acknowledge me. So they'll see the baby staring at me and realize, oh, he's staring at the black man. That's when they want to, say, oh, say hi to him, say this, say that. This is the same parent that walked past me and wouldn't even say good morning. This is the same parent that see me walking past and wouldn't even say hi and hello. But it took your baby, your white baby, to acknowledge my existence as a black man for you to say something to me as a white adult. So babies are the number one. White babies are the number one non-racist I've known. And it's understandable because they're young, they're naive, they don't know the real world. Hey, they can't even say two words right, so, right? White babies. Two, old people. Old white people. Keep in mind, some of these old white people, they could have been racist before. But probably they grow older, maybe they get closer to God, they realize death is around the corner, like the Tupac song. So they're like, you know what? I need to put these things aside. I know I cannot go into the kingdom if I have this type of disdain for black people. So these are the type of persons that will be more genuine to a black person. Sometimes there'll be pity. You have some white Americans or white people in general. You're black and they know the fuckery. Well, let me not use the bad word. They know the foolishness you've been through, with the race issues, especially if you live in America or you've done work and travel, like you have this experience. They know the troubles. So they show pity to you in a sense. They're extra nice to you because of your skin color and your things you've been through. Not because they see you as human in a sense, but because they know what you've been through, and sometimes their conscience bother them because they remember back in the days when they used to use the N-word crazy, and now they're trying to change their life. I've had a white American that told me that, you know, in heaven we're gonna be brothers. You know, you don't have to. In heaven we don't have to worry about race. We can be together as one in heaven. That's what a white American told me. That's what a white American told me. You'll be surprised, you know. And he does have a point. You know, if we do go to heaven, or if you're somebody that believes in the afterlife, then that's true. The race thing won't be an issue. And he probably knows how racist white people can be. So he's saying that, hey, you know, I know how white people can be here, or generally, but just know that in the afterlife when we're gone, we can be brothers in that life. They might not want us to be brothers in this life, but we can be brothers in that life. And he does have a point. Regardless of how it may sound with me saying it to you, he does have a point. Number 3, white teenagers. Now, this goes both ways. You can find some of the most racist white people being teenagers, and you can find some of the best non-racist white people being teenagers. So, you have to realize, besides the baby, the old people and the teenagers, they have an understanding about the racial issue between black people and white people. And not only that, it goes as far as Latinos, Asians, it's deeper. But I'm just referring specifically for black and white, right? Especially with me being black, I can relate more to that than speaking from a Latino's perspective or Asian. So they will recognize this, and they can either go 2 ways. They can be very sympathetic with the black culture, wanting good, seeing the good in it, and not being racist, not being a white supremacist. Or they can be hugely racial. If you're a black person and you really keep up as it relates to racial issues, especially in America, you've realized some of the most racist people you've seen. Some of them are teenagers. You see the bullying in high school, universities, colleges is teenagers or people in their early 20s. White people. But sometimes you see black people with white friends, and some of these white friends are some of the most superb friends you'll ever meet. Because there's a good chance that white friend understands the racial issues there and knows how white people look at black people and all this racial tension. Have an understanding and stays neutral. They look on the character of the person and not the race. Alright? So that's basically it. So that's my top, that's the 3 types of non-racist white people you find. And I'm speaking about this as it relates to when I've done work and travel. I've had friends who have done work and travel. Being in Jamaica, I've been around white people to that level, to see it, and just doing my research and seeing every other people's experiences, especially black Americans, hearing them speak about their life in America, and me comparing it being in Jamaica and those type of stuff. That's the analogy I've came across. Those are the 3 non-racist white people you've met. So this is a new series. This is called the Racial Series, you know. Guys, I said it before when I just started making back videos, that I'm gonna come up with new ideas, new different topics on this channel. This is just me warming up, guys. So subscribe, like, share, comment. Peace. We're almost at 300 subscribers. I really appreciate all the genuine support I've gotten for this channel. Everybody that have, you know, been with me through, been texting me when I was on my hiatus for years, and stick to the channel. You know, I appreciate it a lot. This is just the beginning, guys. I have so much in store. It's only a matter of time to reach that level. We get monetized and things change, you know. Big up, bless, that's it.